They want to thank you for coming out, bearing the heat, and witnessing this historic event as they roll down the back straightaway. And the night sky lights up. It's time to rise to your feet, and it's time to get loud. The field for the Dirt Cup, and the salute to the fans through corner 4. Let them hear it! Possible $100,000, $50K to the winner, and $1,000 per lap led. Courtney and Selzy roll into 3 and out of corner number 4. Green flag, we're racing at Dirt Cup.
Tyler Courtney will go down to the bottom. Selzy revs the high side down the backstretch. Dominic Selzy looks to lead into turn number 3. Side by side the lead slider. No, Dominic Selzy will lead lap 1 of the Dirt Cup.
Selzy collects the first $1,000 as Courtney is in hot pursuit, trying to run him down up at the high side of the racetrack. Sanders has got 3rd, Solwald's got 4th, Golovic sitting in 5th here in the early going. It's a sprint car race, but this one's a little bit of a marathon, so you can afford to take it easy for a second or two and let things sort out. Solwald down on the bottom, trying to make something work down there as he's chasing. Sanders is working up on the high side.
You got to win when the bottom starts to roll in. We put a lot of water down there before the feature. Right now, your top 4 up on the high side. Solwald goes up high. We're side by side there. The fist light yellow going to fly.
That is Wise, who looks to be around in corner number 3. Zeb Wise in the Redeem Racing 26R. To a stop, you can see his arm out the car signaling as they're looking for a push. Quickly got a couple of laps in. But right now, it is Dominic Selzy. Selzy at the front of the train, bringing him down. He'll go right at the acceleration zone. Green flag is out. Here comes Sanders, and it's Solwald down on the inside of Sanders, looking for 3rd, coming off the corner. Everybody fans out into 1. Solwald's got a run on Sanders on the low side by side for 3rd.
Side by side for 3rd. A great restart for Dominic Selzy. Tyler Courtney trying to close in on him. Justin Sanders pulling away, a battle for 4th, picking up. Here comes Shane Golovic down to the inside. Side by side for 4th off of turn 2.
Solwald got up to the cushion. Car didn't look as comfortable up there as now it is Golovic who's going to choose to follow him around the top in 3 and 4. So Golovic back out, going to reassess, but he's only a couple of car lengths in and behind Solwald. Meanwhile, positioned in behind them, Kerry Madsen and Tim Kading duking it out. That's for 6th. Both of them up to the top side of the racetrack and trying to move forward. Look out for Trey Starks. Starks also looming in that battle as once again, here comes Golovic after Solwald in turn 2.
Shane Golovic going after Jason Solwald for position. Golovic will slide up and take the 4th spot. Battle for the lead, starting to pick up his off of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Dominic Selzy closes on lap traffic, and Tyler Courtney starts to close in. Courtney's right on the back bumper off of turn 4.
Courtney was reeling him in clean air before they started stalking the lappers. It's Courtney with a chance to circle around the outside of Selzy. Selzy holds him off down the back chute. Selzy going to go upstairs in preparation to try to get up and around the slower car of Logan Forler, but there's Tyler Courtney down low. Courtney makes the bid. Dominic says no the first time, but Courtney right there and Sanders closing.
Justin Sanders taking advantage of your leaders having to work through lap traffic, and here comes Sanders closing on Courtney. Courtney had a look last time by down to the inside, couldn't make it stick, and he'll go back to the bottom and try to slide up to the high side. I think Courtney was thinking Selzy was going to go high, and he looked to the bottom, and Selzy gets a little bit of breathing room into 3 and 4.
Courtney's got to be careful as Justin Sanders has used the opportunity to close in. Meanwhile, Shane Golovic picked 4th place up somewhere around here. So Golovic has gotten up into 4th. He's bringing Kading with him. They're all closing in on your elite group of cars as it's again Selzy attacking lap traffic, coming out of corner number 4, putting Bud Kading a lap down, and Tyler Courtney hot on his heels.
Well, Justin Sanders trying to close back in. Shane Golovic starting to tighten the grips on Sanders for the 3rd spot. We got one out the pace in turn 4.
Coming right in front of your leaders. Look out, everybody gets slowed. And ends up missing Tyler Thompson 7, which was the car slowing in the exchange. That's going to be lap 12 complete.
He'll kind of ease into it, and there drops the hammer right at the cone. Once again, here comes Sanders down to the inside. Justin Sanders takes a look to the inside of Tyler Courtney. side by side for second. Sanders can't make the move into turn 1.
He's still got a shot at him, though, through 1 and 2, and the bottom looks to be getting just a little bit better. Meanwhile, Kerry Madsen has worked his way up into 5th on the restart, so Madsen trying the bottom of the racetrack. Everybody chasing Dominic Scelzi, and with that little battle for second, Scelzi added a little bit of space between him and Courtney. Courtney now on the attack. Meanwhile, the Madman just took 4th.
Kerry Madsen using a little bit more unique line has gone to the bottom, worked a little bit through the middle there to slide up in front of your 4th place car, Shane Golovic. Madsen right back down to the bottom. A yellow will fly top of turn number 3. Max Mitri stopped along the fence in turn number 3. And the Mitri Construction 2XM.
Right underneath the Skagit Ready Mix sign. Mitri to a stop. We got 2 more laps complete in that sequence. 14 of 50 now done. And Golovic 1 through 5. Back to green we go.
Scelzi's used interesting restarts there, Caleb. The last couple times got real late on the gas.
Big wheel stand coming off the corner for Courtney. That allows Sanders to pull even through 1 and 2. Courtney with the momentum on the high side. He's going to hold it. We got a car coming to a stop at turn number 4. And Tony Gomes, again, the underdog this weekend. The only 360 that made the A main event.
One more time. Drive your hands out, Doug. Go!
All right, drag link on Gomes. Green flag back out. Scelzi again, and once again, Sanders attacking the bottom. I think he got the berm going, hiccuped the car a little bit, as he's nowhere as close to Courtney, and Courtney doing a better job of sticking with Scelzi down the back straightaway.
Kerry Madsen closing on Justin Sanders. Madsen looks down to the inside. Side by side for third. Kerry Madsen takes the 3rd spot. The Madman on the move. Kerry Madsen slides ahead of Justin Sanders. He'll hold on to the spot into turn 3 as Tyler Courtney still chasing Dominic Scelzi.
Madsen got up, took the line away from Sanders beautifully to secure the 3rd spot. He has got the right rear up into the cushion. He's letting her eat. In behind them, Jason Solwald starting to rally. He's found the bottom of the racetrack here and got back around Tim Kading and trying to reel in Shane Golovic. Meanwhile, battle for the lead, starting to compress a little bit, and slower traffic looms a half straightaway ahead. It is Scelzi and Courtney coming off of corner 4.
Watch Scelzi's entry into turn 3. Last time entered about maybe half the line off the high side, slid up and greeted the high side. We'll see if he does it this time. Yeah, just a little bit. Courtney seems to enter just a tick higher as Courtney last time got off of turn 4 not very well and lost a lot of ground to the 41, but here comes lap traffic, Caleb, and it's about to be busy for Dominic Scelzi.
Things are going to get hairy. They're coming to the completion of lap number 20 this time by. Scelzi up on the back of forward, and Courtney is right there in case Dominic makes a mistake. So far, so good, up and around, but Courtney pulls within a car length as they enter turn number 3, and heavier traffic looms coming out of 4.
Great big lap traffic there. Boy, that ridge off of turn number 4 sure does make things interesting as Tyler Courtney's pulled to about a car length off the tail tank of Dominic Scelzi. They both run around the high side right in front of Dominic Scelzi. A thick lap traffic on the high side, and he's going to have to start moving lines, and that may open the door for Tyler Courtney. Courtney nearly gives him a shot to the shorts and dives down to the inside.
Scelzi tried to cheat his way up to the cushion, maybe split the difference. Now he's going to get a clean line to go underneath Hamilton and put him a lap down. Courtney has to burp the throttle for a second, going to follow him in on the middle of the racetrack, and here comes Madsen for second. Madsen using the opportunity to get low on Courtney. Courtney on the gas, off of 4, retains second position, but Kerry Madsen is looming now in the battle for 2.
Slider for the lead. Tyler Courtney to the top spot. Scelzi right back to the inside. Side by side for the lead. Tyler Courtney takes the lead this time by lap 25. We are halfway home in the Dirt Cup, and Tyler Courtney to the top spot. Kerry Madsen continuing to roll the bottom and make progress, closing in on second place Dominic Scelzi. But meanwhile, Tyler Courtney, now he has to deal with thick lap traffic.
Did you see the speed that Courtney carried to the bottom of 1 and getting that slide job started? It's like he was laying in the weeds and waiting for the right opportunity, pulls the trigger at the right time. Now the question is he going to be able to do anything with slower cars? Is Zeb Wise doing a really good job of pacing him and staying in front? That's allowing Scelzi to close. That's allowing Madsen to close.
Scelzi closes in just a little bit there. Sunshine went down to the inside. Try the slider. Won't get it. There he goes. That's big. Now has a little bit of breathing room. He'll put a lap down on Zeb Wise. And Wise right there. Here comes Scelzi once more. Scelzi takes a look to the inside. Sunshine runs away.
We're 20 8 laps into this. We should be seeing the scheduled stoppage coming any time now as Courtney getting away, sliding lap traffic to try to get up and around. Cheats his way up to the cushion as he gets his way past Carrot. Back straightaway in a slower car now, in between your leader Tyler Courtney and Dominic Selzy. Back to the high side to try to make their way up and through. It is Selzy looking to narrow the gap on Courtney. He's starting to expand the gap a little bit on Kerry Madsen as your top 3. A little room to breathe as we're getting closer to the stop.
Tyler Courtney had a couple of laps there, maybe where he could breathe easy, but now lap traffic once more, and he'll greet the back of it and try to thread the needle. That's going to cost him some ground. Selzy starts to close back in on the high side. Courtney kind of prancing through no man's land. He's got a pair of lap cars low and high, and that's really costing him a lot of ground.
Dominic Selzy to within 3 car lengths on the back straightaway. Lap cars sitting high-low as they get through turn number 3. Courtney kind of having to wrestle the front end around a little bit as it's bouncing coming off of corner number 4. Right rear up into the cushion. Selzy stalking, sniffing the lead once again for Dirt Cup. Down into the 3rd turn. Selzy 2 car lengths out. Courtney dives to the bottom. Dominic gonna go upstairs. Courtney kind of gets caught in the middle, but he got by Bud Kading. Huge for your race leader.
And there's Dominic Selzy right there. Selzy with a slide jump for the lead. Courtney gets away out the high side, but Dominic Selzy right there trying for the lead at lap 35. Yellow.
35 of 50 complete. You had Forler slowing. You also had Wise in the 26 pulling to the inside. That's going to be kind of your natural break here for the caution and what's going to set a 15-lap shootout as we should be getting ready for our open red fuel stop and tire stop. And you can see the drivers pulling down inside of the racetrack. This is the open red.
And here is the mad race. 5 minutes.
Clock has begun.
5 minutes.
Yeah, that's like the battle is not.
Madison has a 50 knots in his resume with a Royal winner in 2014.
I was very good at that. He was
You got your games, Doug? Just check it real quick.
finish.
Both of them. I think that's going to help us. You guys just tight on entry on it. Once you got to rotate it, like once you got to start the center off of it. Careful with the jack.
Corey Day, they have got the...
They're moving the spacer off.
Yeah, and that spacer, it's interesting. These rear axles will heat up and expand, and you can actually, like, lock a spacer into there. They're putting a bird cage on and reattaching a radius rod.
That's where I told you my expertise is.
You're-
I lean on you.
You're doing good, man. All right,
Brad
so...
Doty would be proud of me right there. I can tell you that much.
I hope Brad's getting a chance to watch as I love content like this. Now, part of the interesting thing of taking that bird cage off is when they're putting it back on, making sure that it's clocked and timed right. Some guys will run those straight up, but most of your sprint car drivers like to put a degree or two into the front way. Well, it's kind of unscientific to beat the thing off with a hammer and then just stick her back on, but they got her back on and reattached.
Jack it up a little higher.
Crews, prepare to clear the track. Crews, prepare to clear the track. Time just about up, and again, the Mad Thrash continues on the day car, the most repair we've seen on any of that. Crews, clear the track. The track is going to yellow flag conditions, and we are firing engines. Crews, clear the track. And Day is in danger of suffering a penalty if those crew members do not come off racetrack in a timely fashion.
Get off the track so we don't got to go to the back. Get off. Let's go. Good. Get off.
They may not have time to get the wheel cover back on the day car. They're trying to get the bleeder stuffed in. Courtney. Oh, waited late, and Selzy stuck right with him. Gets away from him a little bit in the corner, and here comes Kerry Madsen. Madsen looking to the bottom, trying to take second away from Selzy, who's scrambling to try to catch back up to Courtney. Selzy kind of slides himself going into the turn. It's Golovic taking fourth away from Sanders.
What a logjam there for third and fourth, and Shane Golovic's coming alive. Boy, Dustin Golovic must have put the special tune in that NOS Energy Drink 17 car, and here comes Sanders right back at him. Big slider for fourth.
Justin Sanders not done, takes it back away from Golovic. That's an $11,000 position that they're racing for there in fourth place, and a big payday out front though, Blake. Tyler Courtney is checked out.
Trey Starks coming to life. He's side by side with Jason Solwald for the sixth spot. Starks really starting to move. Oh, Zeb, why is the yellow going to fly? I believe, yes.
Yellow was out. What a brilliant save by Jesse Schlottfeld, the 21.
Pardon, that was Corey Eliason.
Yep, Eliason sideways caught up with Schlottfeld. Both cars drive away somehow.
Here we go, these backstretch restarts. Tyler Courtney way late, waited to the last moment to get on the gas. Side by side for second. Kerry Madsen tried the inside, but nothing going there. Dominic Selzy slips away, and Selzy will start his pursuit with a Works Limited 57 as we come to 11 to go.
The race for fifth is really entertaining here off of that restart. Jason Solwald starting to roll the bottom like an absolute pro that he is. Solwald has got the nose on Golovic for a top five run out of turn number two. Solwald the fifth and looking for more as this race stretches on.
The advantage Solwald has, Caleb, is no one else running the bottom, so he can stay down there. He's going to have a clear chance, but boy, a lap starting to wind down. 9 to go, single digits for Tyler Courtney.
And Courtney's got a straightaway on Dominic Selzy. Selzy's got to be hoping that this stays green. Courtney gets to traffic, and there's going to be another yellow flag. This time, it's the Rudine Racing 26 of Corey Eliason, I believe, who has slowed to a stop. He was running in the top 10 before coming to an end right here on the bottom of turn number 4.
A little bit faster pace there. Picked up the gas a little late, but faster pace. And there's Kerry Madsen down to the inside once more, but Dominic Selzy has all that momentum up on the high side. Jason Solwald, can he float that bottom and make it work? Big slider from Corey Day as the battle for second picks up.
Yeah, it's Madsen going to put the move on Dominic. He goes to the bottom, crossover from Selzy, but it's Madsen down low, takes the runner-up spot. It's now Sanders trying to come in on that battle, but Madsen going to take the slider back from Selzy. Selzy comes up just a little bit short, and Madsen drives away. Madsen now in position, if anything happens with Courtney, to capitalize on it, but Tyler Courtney's got a ton of room between himself and the Madman.
Tyler Courtney took advantage of them battling hard for that second spot and stretched that lead out to a straightaway. 5 to go next time by, and lap traffic is thick as Corey Day. Oh, Corey Day into the wall as he tried to go 3 wide. How about Jason Solwald right there? Gonna go side by side for fifth as Tyler Courtney starts to see lap traffic with 4.5 laps to go.
I don't know if this is where it's going to be decided because he's got over a straightaway plus some on Madsen. So long as he makes a smart decision and can keep in the gas, Courtney has got this one well sealed up. With 3 to go and 2 cars running in front of him, will stay on the battle for the lead going the rest of the way. It is Courtney. Splits the difference. It was close. Schottfeld got out of the way.
Man, that was a close call for Sunshine. I don't think he thought Jesse Schlottfeld would go to the bottom because the last handful of laps, Schlottfeld's been on the high side. 2 laps to go for Tyler Courtney trying to cash in on another $50,000 payday in the Works Limited 57.
It is the white flag coming in the final time around. Making his way from Indianapolis, Indiana. The first time he saw Skagit Speedway was on Monday night. They're slowing a little bit in front of him, but he's got a ton of space as he exits corner number 3 and off of corner number 4. Tyler Courtney wins the 50th annual Jim Raper Memorial Dirt Cup and pockets over $50,000 to do it. $76,000 unofficially for Courtney with lap-led bonus and the feature here at Skagit Speedway.
It is absolutely crazy to me that Tyler Courtney under 100 career wing starts, right in that neck of the wood, or just over 100 career wing starts, excuse me, under 150. He's already got a $175,000 payday at the Kings Royal, and tonight a $76,000 payday for a guy that, if you factor full seasons, maybe 2 to 2.5 full seasons of wing sprint car driving, a couple of half seasons in there, and pretty darn incredible.
How about it? You can call him King Tyler, and now you can call him the owner of the richest sprint car win in West Coast history. Courtney in the Works Limited Finley Farms, number 57. Paul Silva turning the wrenches on that car this weekend. We'll give you a field rundown after we get a couple of seconds.
Excited. That was badass. A lot more technical than I thought it would be. That hole that got created off before was making it really interesting. It's a matter of hitting it right or not. And then, man, Dominic set a really fast pace there at the beginning. Good job, kid. Hey, thanks, bud. Which was what I wanted to do, but he just got the jump out of 2 there, and got to follow him there for a little bit. And I feel like we were better as the race went, and we got him there in traffic, and then we got to kind of set our own pace. And he showed me a nose right before the stop there, and I knew how to start back up. But man, what can I say? This is badass. First time here to Skagit, two wins out of 4. Started at the back of the prelim night shows, and the crowd kept getting bigger and bigger each night. And this is cool. Hopefully, this event gets back to where it needs to be with Kevin and Peter and everybody here at Skagit, making it bigger and better. So thank you, fans. Without you, it doesn't happen.